Welcome back to the channel, guys. So I just finished Cannon Busters episode 8, and I must say that this episode was definitely a filler episode. Nothing whatsoever added to the actual story plot. However, there are a couple of redeeming qualities in this episode, so let's get into it. So, episode starts off with them traveling. And Philly the Kid is teaching Sam and Casey basically how to be sarcastic. And of course, Casey and Sam, they're very naive and very innocent. So the running gag of the episode is basically them cracking jokes on each other. And some of the jokes are like vicious. Like, I'm like, ooh, dang, Sam is going for the juggler. But that's basically the running gag of the episode. So they get to this scrap heap basically a scrap heap. And then there's a very illustrious city that hovers above the scrap heap, and I guess everything that the people of the city don't want, they throw under the scrap heap. And in my personal opinion, it was a missed opportunity because they didn't even visit the actual city, and the city looked like it was bustling, full of interesting people and machines, and it looked like a utopia almost. But they didn't even visit the city, which I thought that was rather disappointing. So in the scrap heap, you're introduced to several different characters. Again, outlaws, people who are rummaging through things. Casey has an entire depressive redemption arc in this episode. It seems so unnecessary, but we got it. I mean, she's basically talked into turning herself off and being turned into scrap by a previous model of a Casey robot. So really unnecessary, I feel, because I felt like Casey wasn't in any immediate danger anyway. So the entire episode, she's basically feeling like she's worthless, and she adds nothing to the team and all of that jazz. And then Sam is mistaken to be a human girl by another outlaw. The sexual innuendos were like ridiculous. Like, she kept on saying one thing and he was taking it as the other, and she was saying how she wanted multiple friends and he's taking it as she's like a wild girl. So I thought that was pretty funny. So he ends up taking her up to his like little rundown motel room, and he's got a whole bunch of friends, and you're thinking, or I was thinking that, okay, well, maybe he might try to like kidnap her or something. That doesn't turn out to be the case. Philly the Kid storms in, and he is surprised to see that they're all laughing. The guy that kidnapped her, or I think he didn't really kidnap her, but the guy that she was with recognized him. Of course, he's wanted. They point guns at him. Again, no immediate danger. They escape. And then Sam runs into Casey, saves Casey from being destroyed by the scrap heap, and basically tells Casey how much he appreciates her, and then Casey feels better about herself. And that is basically the episode. I mean, again, this episode added nothing to the storyline, missed opportunity with the city that was hovering over. This, in my personal opinion, I hate to say it because I've been raving about this anime, but this is probably my least favorite episode. Not because of like the art style and the music, but just because it added nothing to the overall plot. And I felt like maybe this is their way of just giving us a break from what's going on. If that was the case, they should have at least allowed us to explore the hovering city, which looked really, really cool. Kind of like if anyone plays Xenoblade Chronicles, you know how they have like the hovering like utopias. It just would have been cool to see, you know, exactly what life is like outside of all these rundown cities. I guess one thing that I could question is there like some type of hierarchy where, you know, people like Philly the Kid are just not allowed to be in regular society? That's something that I would want, you know, elaborated upon. But other than that, I don't even have any theories that I can give because, again, this episode didn't add nothing on. We're still waiting to see if JoJo the assassin is still tracking him. We're still waiting to see how the Red Horizon fraternity, where they're at. We don't know. So hopefully episode 9 sheds more insight because episode 8 just was a dud. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Again, engagement is so very important. Every comment, every like, every dislike helps me grow my channel and helps my channel get exposure. Just the overall grind. So I would appreciate if you guys just do me that solid. And again, like always, you guys hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this. And you guys have a great rest of your week.